thank you, everybody, for having me here, having all of us here. I always look forward to the opportunity to hear about what's new, what's upcoming with our local resources. I'm GinaBritton. I'm the program director for NAMI Lee, Charlotte, and Hendry counties. We were NAMI Lee for many, many years, but when we realized there was such a lack of NAMI support in Charlotte and Hendry, we decided to take on that challenge too, to try to bring some of our services into those more underserved and rural areas. The services we offer are many, and they're mostly peer and family centered. First of all, we have information and referral helpline. I like to think of NAMI as the United Way 211 of mental health services. Right, we collect up all the data that we can about what resources are in the area, what the providers are, who they are, what they offer, who works on a sliding fee scale, who doesn't, and we have all this in a giant repository. And so when anybody calls and they say that they need help, I don't know where to find it, we can help them do that. And it's not just, mental health service providers. We can also help them with peripheral things like finding a way to get into housing or get their benefits, or maybe some other options that are out there to help them, maybe, medication discounts, things like that. And that information referral line is staffed by people who've been there. They know the system, they know how it works, they know how challenging it is, and they can guide people or family members to whatever it is that they might be in need of at that present time. We also offer a whole bunch of, well, at least before COVID, we offered a whole bunch of support groups, peer support groups. We have groups for individuals with mental health conditions where they can support one another in a confidential, empathetic, understanding way. We are doing those on Zoom every week, so we do still have that, but we don't have all the different locations like we did before. Hopefully we will soon. We have a peer support group for mental health court participants. It's strictly for them, where they can talk about all the issues that they deal with being in that program. It's a very difficult program. It's very rewarding and very, very successful, but it is very difficult and demanding. And that one is run by people who've been through the program, so they can encourage them and help them along, give them tips and different things that they can do to make life a little easier. We also have a veterans group that we are doing. These are the ones we're still doing on Zoom. And that's for veterans, whether they're in veterans court or not, just any veteran, because they can relate to other vets better than they can just the general public. We have family support groups. Family members come to the support groups to learn from one another, to get some guidance, some understanding. Usually, they come to us when their loved one falls ill and they just don't know what to do. They don't know where to start. No one had ever told them that this is a possibility of happening. So they come to NAMI, and NAMI sets them on a path of discovering what's available, how to get started, things that they can do, ways that they can help support their loved one. We also offer really great education courses. We have one that's called Peer-to-Peer, and it's taught by people who are in recovery from a mental health and maybe a substance use issues. And they teach other people about what they did that made them so successful at recovering. It explains the mental illnesses. Some of these people who have these illnesses have never been educated about what their illness actually means or what it does. So they'll get a whole bunch of information and a whole bunch of guidance on different ways to stay strong and work through it and stay in treatment and all the things that they need to stay healthy. We also have a similar one called Family to Family, and it's the same thing. Family members will teach other family members, hey, here's what we had to go through. I know what you're going through. Here's how we dealt with it. They educate the families about mental illness because oftentimes they don't understand their loved one. They just think maybe they're lazy or unmotivated or just something, they just don't understand mental illnesses. And once they get a clearer picture that these are illnesses that these people did not ask for, they cannot help, you find that the relationships between family members and the loved one, they improve dramatically. We also offer mental health first aid. We offer adult, we offer youth and public safety, and then they now have a combination, adult and youth, we offer that. And in conjunction with the Southwest Florida Public Service Academy, we are the coordinators for Lee County's CIT program, which is a wonderful program. I'm so glad you explained it, so I don't have to again. We offer special courses we offer the traditional 40-hour for patrol, campus police, but we also offer a different version for school resource officers and another version for corrections officers. And hopefully it might not be spring now, it might have to be postponed a little bit, but we're gonna start offering dispatcher courses. So that's kind of NAMI in a nutshell. And if anybody needs help, they just reach out to us at 239-337-9024, or they can email anytime they want it, info@namilee.org. Thank you.